So here we are, another season of the National Walleye Tour, following not only myself, Robert, and Drake and our co-anglers, but we've added kind of a special twist for you guys this year. We wanted to add a few guys in that we think will bring an interesting touch to what we're doing. So this year we brought in Max Wilson, Dylan Nussbaum, and John Hoyer. And I think it's gonna be kind of fun just to get a little glimpse of what those guys are doing from day to day during the tournament series. And really we're just having a lot of fun with this, just like we did last year. And we had such a big following on it, and so many people reach out to us that we had to do it again. Now the National Walleye Tour shows that you guys have grown accustomed to watch with us are gonna change just a little bit. Now they're not gonna change format. Basically what's happening is episode 1 of this season of the National Walleye Tour is gonna air right here on Fox Sports North, but you are gonna catch all the other episodes of the National Walleye Tour at our YouTube page at Fish Addictions TV.
Addiction, the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. An addiction is not desirable. It is something that overtakes your life. What happens when an addiction cannot be stopped? An addiction is stronger than any one drug with only one cure. The cure is not rehab. It is not medication. It is not a counselor. The only cure for us is the water beneath our feet, the rod in our hands, the anticipation of that next big bite, and the camaraderie we all share. This is Fish Addictions TV.
Fish Addictions TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear and the rest of our fine sponsors.
It's crazy to think, I'm just pulling out of a gas station to go get ready. Just pulling out of a gas station to go get my boat. It's crazy to watch everything unfold on the National Walleye Tour from last season. And basically relive everything that's happened to Drake and Robert and I, and how these tournaments all shaped up for us, and things we wanted to forget about, we can't forget about because they're here, they're in our face. Things we don't ever want to forget or in our face. I'm so glad we could bring you guys that and share last season with you guys. But now it's focus time. NWT, how ironic. You start with all those weird feelings again, like, is that okay? I mean, there's a lot of things happening on Winnebago that are gonna make things change. This year, water super early, super high up there. Fish are way up in the river. What? The boat is sick. I picked up the boat the other day. I had butterflies. Today, I am so excited to get this thing hooked up, get to Wisconsin, looked at the weather. Rain, 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 rain.
So Jacko is waiting for ice cream.
First ice cream of the trip.
First ice cream of the trip. It's gonna be served to him, actually. This girl's on roller skates?
Roller skates. I'm not getting out the truck.
Got everything here for you. Total's gonna be $10.06.
Got here last night about 2:30 in the morning-ish, somewhere in there. Woke up this morning all gung-ho and realized I forgot my trolling motor remote in a box in my shop 10 hours away. Got several options and we'll get something figured out, but pre-fishing starts out with a trolling motor remote forgotten. Not the end of the world. It's one of those things that you got to just figure out on the fly. But this is the start of the National Walleye Tour first tournament, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Lake Winnebago / chain of lakes for Lake Winnebago. And I'm excited. Let's get this boat wet.
There you go.
Molly!
There you go. This is in heaven.
Basically, when you're running boards, it's really a two-man system. You can do it yourself, but we're using longer rods. I just like longer rods. Yeah, I'll take that one, actually. That's good. One does not tell us much. 2 starts telling a story. 3, I consider a pattern. Now for game day, really, honestly, with fishing as tough as that is, that's what, 16 inches? I put that one in the well at this point with what we have so far, but not too bad. So, we're about a quarter mile from the last fish we caught. But same technique, so let's keep going on this. Get them back out, especially when your outside board goes. You just gotta try to make sure that we're not getting everything tangled up.
Before the spot, before the hole, before the bait. It starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands. When you get the strike, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. If you're looking for a lighter, faster, smoother auger, check out the Pistol Bit. Weighing only 4 pounds and optimized for efficiency, the Pistol will maximize the life of your cordless drill battery, cut quickly, and easily re-drill old holes. Thanks to its stable centering point. Check out the Pistol and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
Manitoba, Canada's heart, beats.
Basically, what we're dealing with today is high winds, rain in the morning. Winds are starting to settle down on us. Rain's gone. We wanted to get out. It's super valuable all this time that we have. As much as we don't want to go out, we need to go out. You never know what you're going to find. There might be that bite that you end up fishing game day. We only have a certain amount of days to get this done. We take a week, 9 days off of our jobs to come here. So we've got a little bit of time to get it figured out. We got 3 days left counting today. We're only sitting at Monday. We've got time. Weather's going to cooperate a little better each day leading up to the tournament. By the time the tournament comes, it's going to probably be about like what it is right now. So we got to be out there and just cover water. This is such a huge system. Even with the 3 of us covering different areas at all times, we're still not going to cover this body of water like we'd obviously want to. But we're finding some fish. We just got to kind of nail that down. We've caught a few walleyes today. We went 2 days without catching a walleye, so or as far as we did in our boat. What we've caught walleyes every day between the three of us, but that's kind of part of the deal. It's part of the mind game that you play with yourself. Like, you catch those walleyes, you want to go back and hammer on them, but instead we just drive over them and see if they're still there and hope they play game day. Oh, there's fish. In most cases, those fish are, you know, maybe ounces, or in some cases, depending on how big they are, pounds smaller, which it could be huge come game day. So remember, we only need 5. We don't have to catch 50. And that's what we keep telling ourselves all the time, is we need 5 fish, not 50. So fish on. Basically, we're not really getting the net out. We're just kind of seeing what those fish are, unhooking them, letting them go. We got 3-4 boats around us, and we just want to make sure that we keep our fish to ourselves.
We just got a double. Jack was reeling in his, and ends up being a big sheep head. As I was helping him, this rod fired. So this one feels right, but we never know until we get them in. What a bummer! That was a double drum. It's been a struggle for me in this pre-fish, man. Got one decent walleye so far in my boat. We're hitting a spot that's kind of a confidence spot everybody's been talking about. We didn't want to hit it yet. We're hitting it now. It's 2 days. We have 2 days of pre-fish left and then the tournament. So we got to figure out what's going on here. Make her big. Complete chaos in the boat is always good. So guys, we're going around these tips and we're trying to hit shallow rock. And it seems like the walleyes are mixed in with the drum. And we've been catching some serious drum. Pretty darn big. Not the species we want, but Jack likes catching them. See that? Look at that thing! We got a walleye. 4. Oh my gosh! Unbelievable, man. We have caught so many sheephead today. It's just frustrating. Even though it's a tagged one too. They're money. We might have just made some money. All right, day 2 of pre-fish. We got about 35-degree weather. Mike's got a fish. Sheephead. We have Mike in the boat. We have Clint. We got Jacko.
Giant jig. Didn't get skunked. Oh. Might be a sheephead.
I think it's walleye.
Redfish.
Walleye.
I don't know. Smally.
Nobody gets small.
We all lose.
Yeah.
Good heater. That's the kind of fish we're looking for right there. We can find that. It's a nice fish.
Da, da, da.
Good walleye, baby.
Big old walleye.
You know, it really felt like the start of this season was, we were all still riding the high from last season, and you know, we all showed up really guns a-blazing. We were ready to get going, and pre-fish actually went fairly decent, and we're excited just to get into that first day of the tournament.
She goes. Oh, that's what we want. Keep that low.
Keep it low.
Hey guys, this week's product showcase of the week is not even going to be a product. I'm going to tell you about a huge sale that Running's having. A clearance with ice fishing products up to 50% off. Now we're not just talking houses, we're not just talking augers, we're talking everything ice fishing. Where do you get it at? At your local running store or at runnings.com. Get in there, look at all these specials. What are you waiting for?
Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store with over 40 locations.
I think this body of water is going to fish huge. The fish are kind of spread out all over the place, all the way up from the Wolf River, all the way to the east side. They're all kind of spread out all over, so it's just a matter of getting on the right fish at the right time and getting those 5 bites.
The fish we've been marking but not catching, maybe we'll fire them up a little bit. I think it'll take till mid-afternoon, warm that water up a little bit, and hopefully those fish will fire and actually give us a few more places to fish and to hopefully capitalize and get those 5 put in the live well.
I've been here 3 times. One was a championship. I did really well. I had a terrible pre-fish. Last year had a great pre-fish, didn't have a very good tournament. This year had terrible pre-fish, so hopefully it's a good tournament.
You're not going to catch 20 fish in one spot. It's just not, for what we got going on, it's just not going to happen. So we're going to go and just be patient. We know the fish are there. We're just going to grind it out, and the goal right now is get 5 fish put in the live well. Hopefully they're the right 5 fish.
Starting to rain again. We have 1 fish in the box. We got that up in the river, pulling flies, pulling shallow, trying to get some fish going here. No luck. When we did get over here, Mike was here for a second and then he took off, so not usually a good sign, but we're gonna stick it out here for a little bit. Patience is the key. There's 166 boats in this tournament, which is awesome. It's the biggest NWT turnout so far. They are at flood stage, so there's a ton of no wake in the river. Well, I think the whole river is no wake. I mean, it's impossible to get way up there where these fish are at this time. After hearing all the rules, my game plan is to head east. 5 fish, I need 5 fish. Little update here, still at 1 fish. We're on another reef here trolling. We're gonna do this just for a little bit longer and then we're gonna start pitching jigs. Hopefully we can get them that way. Because we're dwindling through the options.
Tim Uting is winning right now with 13.71 pounds. He came in about 1 o'clock here in the afternoon. Zach Axel came in right about the same time with 13.5.
Let's do one fish. We had 1 fish at 7:30 this morning. 1 fish at 7:30 this morning, and then we we continue to catch bass.
all day?
Yep, absolutely.
North Dakota, come on up here. Drake, good to see you. Looks like we got a few fish in that bag. Let's find out what you and Drake put it together here. Send it in, find out. 7.28 pounds, get you up into 13th place right now. Nice job on a very, very difficult day.
Pretty slow. Yeah. Good too. Better than none.
Yeah, it was, I told her in the beginning it was going to be long and slow, and that's kind of what it was. We got, actually those fish between 10 and 11:30, we got all 3 of them, and then we just couldn't get another bite the rest of the day, so. At least you're there. I know there's 3 flights or whatever behind us, but hopefully it's close enough to where we can be in striking distance for tomorrow.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door that's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
Good job, buddy.
What a kickoff to our 2019 season is it took all this energy, pent up walleye fishing energy over the winter, and it went cramming into this day that was one of the most difficult days of tournament fishing I've seen for years. I think there was 23 limits out of 166 boats, one of the smallest percentages of success that we've seen on the National Walleye Tour in years. But what does it do is it sets us up for a great day number 2. Sun's out, things have heated up, the water temperature is going to heat up. I got a real good feeling some people are going to find a little more fish today, but it is no easy cakewalk at all.
Basically, we zeroed yesterday. That stinks, but we've got a bite going that if it fires, we could easily have 18 to 20 pounds, so we're not out of it. Nobody's out of it here. Leader is in 14 pounds. We're going to go out and give her heck, and we're going to go out and fish just as hard as we did yesterday. And
the weights are so close right now. I mean, it's really anyone's game. I mean, I'm out of it where I can't win it, but I can still catch a check. I think I'm only 3 pounds out of a check catching range, so I mean, really, if we brought in 15 pounds a day, we'd be in a really good position.
So obviously the weather's got me a little nervous. It's a complete 180. So we had wind, rain, I mean everything all week cold, and now it's going to be hot, flat dead calm, and sunny. And that can really shut the fish down. If the water warms up a little bit, maybe it'll get them to bite more. We'll see. Only time will tell.
Well, day 2 was better for me, I would say, in some ways. I did run over to the east side. I had to do that. I said I was going to give myself 2 passes, which is about an hour a pass. Nothing again. I just told my coing, we're just going to need to go pre-fishing here. In my pre-fish, I did fish some banks further down south on the lake. We got them. We got 5 fish. I thank God for my co-angler that I had that day. He helped a ton.
Darn right you found 5 fish. That's right. When you woke up this morning, Seth, you said, I'm coming home with 5 fish. 8.24 pounds. Robert, 1038 is going to be your 2-day total. 1511, 23rd place as it sits right now. That's a really good number right now, my friend. There looks like they got 5. And Drake, that looks like a nice 5 fish that you're bringing us here this afternoon. He gives me the nod, says yes. Him and Richard found some nice fish today. Let's let it lock. Beauty, 13.22 pounds, gets inside the top 8 right there, 20.5.
Okay guys, we just weighed in. We are sitting in 8th place. There's still like, I don't know, 50 boats left. So hopefully we cash a check. It was a big day today. Definitely had a good weight, felt good. So we'll see what happens and let the chips where they fall.
When the weather did a 360 on us, I didn't get adjusted. Now, kudos to Robert and Drake. They actually both had good second days. My second day was definitely better than day 1, but I couldn't get it turned around. Robert was just shy of cashing a check, and Drake got in to cash a check. So kudos to those guys. And this is the life of the National Walleye Tour. This is real. We have 3 more tournaments after this one, and you're not gonna wanna miss any of them. Congratulations to Zach Axman for winning this year at Winnebago. He did it with bobbers and leeches. So that's pretty awesome. And congratulations, man.
There and get around front because he took over the lead at 2:30 this afternoon. He never let it go. Zach Axman, Rugby, North Dakota.
All right guys, stop number 1, NWT 2019 is over. I got 12th place, cashed a check. I got looking forward to Green Bay. I got these guy and this guy with us. We're gonna do some damage at Green Bay now coming up. It's what, 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
3 weeks
4
away.
weeks? Yeah. So.
And first off, I want to say thank you to everybody that stopped and talked to the 3 of us about last year's episode.
Yeah, crazy.
The outpouring is amazing.
It's really
Thank
cool.
you guys for watching.
I got
Winnebago's in the book.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a rough week. It was wet. It was windy. You killed it, dude. We're going to Green Bay with
We're gonna catch some big fish.
Man.
Yeah.
We're gonna go catch some big fish.
Our goal is to cash some checks between the 3 of us, and we got 3 tournaments for Robert and I to get it done. We'll get it done.
We'll do it.
Let's do this,
All right.
boys. It'll be fun. Stay tuned for more episodes, boys and girls.